Why do we say head out? I feel like it kind of excludes all the breech birth babies. Once you write that, you just have to say it. I could not say that. Birth is weird. Anybody ever tried it? You guys ever tried it before? I'm not saying giving birth, I'm saying being given birth. That was pretty overarching. That should have gotten everybody, but I was a C-section, which you guys didn't need to know that, but it sets up my next joke, so that's why I'm talking about it. I don't know who the first person to come up with a C-section was. That's a pretty messed up procedure if you think about it. It's really gruesome. The way I picture it in my mind is some old-timey gold rush Western salesman that pushes his cart from town to town was coming by. Are you tired of giving birth the old-fashioned way? Try out our brand new C-section procedure. We'll pop your tummy like a water balloon and grab that baby out, get him in the workforce right away. That's how I assumed it went down. I could be wrong. I just imagine the high society women of the day talking about how they all have gotten a C-section. They're like, ooh, Meredith still gives birth the old-fashioned way. Ooh, what a hag. I would rather have the Quentin Tarantino done to me. You guys get that? Never mind. A lot of Quentin Tarantino fans here. It's just weird to think about that was my mom's first impression of me. Was I don't know, a slimy alien being pulled from a 9-inch incision in her stomach. I think we can all realize that kids are bad for parents. Especially me. I was really bad. People say being a parent is getting another job, that you're always on call. I was not a job. I was a failing small business. I was a failing small business to serve a market that didn't exist. And no one told my parents that this wasn't going to pay off. No, I think I've been in the red. If we're sticking with the business metaphor, I've been in the red for most of my life. 2018, I'm hoping to break even with my parents. That's the goal, anyway. I don't know about that though. My parents, do your parents ever threaten you? Or did they used to? I'm not saying scary threat, I'm just saying Chris, if you don't finish your plate, you're not gonna get dessert. That kind of stuff. Because I used to get that a lot, and my parents, I don't know, they've kind of upped the ante with the threats. It used to be dessert that was off the table, but I was home recently, and my mom was like, Chris, if you don't finish your plate, we're kicking you off the insurance. And I was like, oh, dang. I'm eating my green beans. That's horrifying. By show of hands, how many people like Jimmy Kimmel here? Anybody? Oh, you guys suck. I'm so sorry. He is a horrible human being. If you guys don't realize this by now, you're about to. He is a terrible human being. He makes money off of mean tweets, or as I like to call it, creative celebrity death threats. It's horrible. Or, he tells parents to film the exact moment when their children lose trust in him. No, it's not okay. I don't know, what's next? I just picture him going on tomorrow night and be like, we told the parents of America to try out MMA moves on their unsuspecting children. And here's the result. Honey, hold the camera still. I'm trying to put Billy in an armbar. Come on! It's horrifying. He is not a good man. What you should film and put on Jimmy Kimmel, goodness gracious. Have you ever seen a mom getting her kids ready for church when they're running late? My gosh. It's incredible. It's as graceful as a figure skater and as powerful as a sumo wrestler. I've seen my mom comb one child's hair with another attached to her leg while simultaneously punishing and comforting her two other children with her two remaining limbs. It's incredible. I saw her shot put my baby brother into the car from 30 feet away. It was unreal. Filmed that and put it on Jimmy Kimmel.